Kia ora folks, my name is Sam and welcome to One Drop Meadow. We're sitting in my backyard and this is the blank canvas for my garden mission, my garden adventures, my garden explorations, where we're going to take our overgrown, weed-infested, wild garden and turn it into a beautiful oasis. Well, that's the plan. We're going to grow a lot of fruit, we're going to grow vegetables, we're going to feed the family, and I want to make a space that's beautiful, magical, inspirational, and safe and fun for my family to be in. So I want you to come along on this journey with me, and I hope to talk to a lot of experts as we go so that we can learn stuff together, find out about fruit tree pruning and find out about soil types and acidities and other things that I don't know about. So the first thing I want to do is I got to clear the decks. Alright, mission one, we have this layer here, the whole garden's terraced, and this is a skinny little layer with fruit trees on it. So I'm just going to get stuck in, I'm going to put my headphones on, I'm going to get the spade, and we're just going to blast this thing, so let's do it. Well, I've basically opened up a bridgehead in the wall in the garden. So now to make sure that none of this crazy ivy and all weeds grow back, I'm going to put some cardboard down, and I think that's going to be my general approach to the garden, really. Clear it off to soil, put a tarp over it, put some cardboard over it to choke out the weed seed, and when that's all kind of put to bed and dead, I can start again.
All this bloody rubbish came out from underneath there.
One of the first issues we have to deal with is we've got this big retaining wall, which is the first thing you see when you come out of the house, and you know, that's a bit kind of oppressive, but also it's actually quite unsafe because it's cracked and it's like falling apart and it needs to be replaced. First thing I need to do is clear off all the vegetation and see what we've got to work with. Hey Buggy. Meow meow. So now that we've got all the vegetation off, you can see some major issues with this wall. There's a massive crack along here. Some of the bricks have actually started to split through. The whole thing's slumping forward, and it's only a matter of time before failure. So given that we have to replace this retaining wall, it'd be a good idea to do something that's better. So we're coming up with some different ideas of how to you know, use this space a little bit better. So we'll talk to some experts and see what the best plan is. Another layer cleared, heaps of weeds and lots of rubbish to get rid of. We're located here in Wellington, New Zealand, which is about latitude 41 on the old map. We've got quite a temperate, mild climate. It doesn't get much lower than 4 or 3 degrees centigrade. It doesn't get much hotter than about 25. We get about 1.2 meters of rain a year. It seems like we've had most of that over the last couple of weeks. It's been bloody muddy and rainy in the garden over the last couple of weeks, but the sunshine does come out. I wish there was a way to get rid of all the weeds without breaking your back. What we need is some kind of introducing the ultimate weapon in the war on green things. Exfoliate is for being model. Exfoliate. We absolutely must get rid of all the weeds everywhere. exfoliate. In seconds, the green has gone. Exfoliate when you must kill plants. So this was our old summer garden, and a couple of things have actually survived. One of them is this chilli plant, pretty hardy bloody thing. So I think I'm gonna repot it in here, and I think I gotta give it a name. Introducing Chillax. Plant fact, the hottest part of the chilli is actually the fleshy bit near the back of the stem. It's not the seeds. That sounds dodgy. Fleshy part at the back of the stem. Nice dark soil. Chillax. Chillax. Chilies also have more vitamin C than oranges. I think everything has more vitamin C than oranges. Although chilies originated in Mexico and were domesticated over 6,000 years ago, half of the world's supply comes from China. Only mammals are affected by the spiciness of chilies. Birds and other non-mammally species are not affected, so you can feed your chickens chilies, they like it. Well, we've been hard at work, clearing the garden back, checking out what we've got underneath. Next, I need to tackle the shed. We've got this garden shed that's been dilapidated and falling over. It's kind of connected to the fence, so I'm going to try and extricate it, remove it from the fence without bringing the whole fence down.
Look up, live free, dream big, and see the world is yours, the world is yours. Give all you have to give. The world is yours, the world is yours. I tried to break free, you tried to keep me bound. I tried to live right, you tried to keep me down. But now I'm going up, I'm moving high then. Anywhere that I've been before, I'm flying, man. It's kinda crazy, like my feet are lifting off the ground. I'm touching heaven with my hands, now to get the sound. But though I'm flying, my head is still level, and I won't be bound down to hear the whispers of the devil. Now the future is here, and it looks real bright, and it can be yours too if you set your path right. I know life can be hard, but you were put here to win. Just refuse to quit when you're down and get back up again. Man, I used to write my music from my tiny bedroom, and though I dreamt of being free, I felt trapped like in a tomb. And even though the times are dark and I can barely even see through all the tears, I sit and weave out my destiny. But now the days are gone where I would listen to the critics who counted me out before they ran the proper analytics. I'm here to stay, just like a necklace waiting to be pearled, and I'm throwing up the chorus as I'm singing with the world. Live free, dream big, and see that the world is yours.
Okay, well, we've patched the fence pretty dodgily, so tomorrow's job obviously is going to be to build a fence, which I've never done before.
The world is yours, the world is yours. You should be careful who you listen to, who watch all of the things you do. I hate to break it to you, not everyone wants the best for you. Who try to take the dream inside you, they see they're flat out jealous and envy all the things you will be. Yeah, just hold your head up, man, and keep on moving on. If I would've never struggled, then I wouldn't have this song. But don't get me wrong, no need to stack up your strife. You gotta watch the ones who you let speak straight into your life. Cause the artists, they will sing you all their fancy little songs with the funny little beats and all the catchy sing-alongs. But the messages they give are not the kind you should be fed. It's a recipe of lies that try to get stuck in your head. Man, I see some rappers sold their souls, I won't be selling mine. No need to find a source when you're eating from the vine.
Well, it's been a busy couple of weeks. We've got rid of some of the vegetation, I've got rid of the shed and the fence, and then put the fence back up. We've had a look at the retaining walls, which are not looking great, so there's a lot of work to do there. Every day is a step forward, and every day is a step towards having a little paradise out the back here. So I'm feeling optimistic, even though I'm sitting in like a devastation zone. I'm going to leave you with a little video I made for my wife to say thanks, darling, for putting up with the muddy boots. Sure. Thanks for joining us, folks. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Look for us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, and other ones I don't know about. Ciao, ciao, ciao.